Hi, I'm Roberta. Welcome to my home. Today we're making waffles, two ways, sweet and savory. My family loves breakfast, but waffles don't just have to be for breakfast. They make a great appetizer or hors d'oeuvre. So let's get started. I'm going to show you these wonderful waffles. Now, just want to tell you, my waffle iron is heating and it does tend to make a little bit of a noise when it's telling me it's ready. Don't want to alarm anybody out there. I'm going to start with my flour. And then baking soda. Now, I'm using baking soda because I'm making a buttermilk based waffle. If you prefer to just use whole milk, you would omit the baking soda. Baking powder. A couple of eggs. Melted butter, and this recipe is not for the calorie conscious. It has quite a bit of butter, but you're going to get a delicious crunch to your waffle by making sure that you add all that butter. A little bit of salt. Sugar. Now, I use sugar even in my savory waffle because it's not so sweet that it's going to disturb the ingredients on the savory side. And I like just the hint of the sweet note in the background. Now, the last ingredient is the buttermilk. You can see how easy this is. I mean, you just mix everything together. And your batter very well can be lumpy. Don't worry about that. It's all going to cook out and give you a beautiful waffle. At this point, I've given you the basic recipe for the waffles. Now, we make the difference between the sweet and the savory by the last few ingredients that we're going to add. So I'm going to split my batter. And to the sweet breakfast waffle, I'm going to add really good quality vanilla. Keep mixing that up. And there's my batter for a great breakfast waffle. Now, to make the savory waffle, I'm just going to add some fresh dill and the zest of lemon. That is going to make all the difference in this waffle. It's going to be bright and fresh, and then we're going to top it off. We're going to use salmon roe and creme fraiche, but it's great with caviar, it's great with smoked salmon. There's so many different things that you can do with this to make a great hors d'oeuvre. So I'm just going to mix this through. And now my waffle iron is very hot. And I'm going to put this on. Just a few tablespoons. You know, the first time I ever made waffles, I put a little bit of too much batter and it just leaked everywhere. You learn really quick how much your waffle iron can take. I'm going to close the lid. I'm going to let this cook, then I'm going to get a sweet one on, and when I come back I'm going to show you how I'm going to top both of them off. So our waffles are ready, and the sweet one I've just topped with some fresh blueberries, and I'm just going to dust it with some powdered sugar. And you know, there's many different types of waffle irons available today. Some are specifically for Belgian waffles, which are very thick. Others simply do your standard waffle. You want to take some time and look around at the waffle irons. In fact, Page Hardware and Appliance Store has a great array of waffle irons. So if you're there, by all means, stop in and peruse that aisle, and you can get some great kitchen equipment there as well. Okay, now our savory waffle. If I was going to be serving this at a dinner party, I would literally serve my guests this plate as their first course appetizer. I simply cut the waffle into 4, and now I'm going to top it with some creme fraiche, just to make it look pretty, a little swirl. And for today, we're gonna have salmon roe. But again, caviar or smoked salmon would be equally as delicious. Look at that. And the color. With a glass of champagne, this is a great way to start a meal. If you're doing a cocktail party, perhaps you want to have these passed, and they're the perfect size to just pick up and eat with your hands with a little cocktail napkin. Just something different. You'd be surprised how many people wouldn't think of a waffle as something that they would serve for an hors d'oeuvre. And it just gives a little bit of a wow factor. I hope that I've inspired you to make some waffles for your family and friends. Please continue to join us. We have so much more for fall. And remember, anytime you are gathered with friends or family, you have an elegant occasion. I'll see you soon. Hi everybody, I'm Roberta Lombardi, creator of The Elegant Occasion, and I've got news for you. Page Hardware and Appliance Company is having their grand reopening the last Saturday in October, and I'm going to be there cooking up brunch. Join me on Saturday, October 27th between 10 and 12. Page Hardware and Appliance Company on the Green in Guilford. See you there!